Jack Black was once universally beloved. A man so likable, so effortlessly entertaining, that the internet unofficially crowned him a national treasure. There was a time, not even a year ago, when every comment section under his name read like a digital love letter. Jack Black is a national treasure. Protect him at all costs. But just a few months later, that same name became shockingly divisive. Once a symbol of carefree comedy, Jack Black is now being accused of selling out, going political, and even worse, abandoning the very identity that made people love him in the first place. His follower count is down. His comment sections are flooded with backlash, and for the first time in his career, people are saying they're done with Jack Black. But how did this even happen? How did one of the most universally liked celebrities on Earth become a symbol of everything wrong with Hollywood? And is it possible that Jack Black's downfall has only just begun? For most of his career, Jack Black was bulletproof. While other actors were constantly caught up in scandals, lawsuits, and PR nightmares, Jack existed in his own weird, chaotic bubble. He never took himself too seriously, openly mocked celebrity culture, and embraced the goofiness that most actors try so hard to avoid. Even when he launched his YouTube channel, Jablinski Games, it was received as charming, humble, and shockingly relatable. People loved it.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jack Black. This is my new YouTube channel, Jablinski. It's gonna be bigger than Ninja. It's gonna be bigger than PewDiePie. So what's Jablin, Jables? It's PewDiePie!
It wasn't a typical Hollywood cash grab. There were no fake thumbnails or overproduced videos. It was just Jack being Jack. And that authenticity is what made him feel different. So when controversy first came knocking, most fans were quick to give him the benefit of the doubt. In 2013, Jack Black hosted a benefit for Autism Speaks, a charity that at the time seemed uncontroversial to the general public. In 2015, he performed at one of their fundraisers, and by 2018, he was tweeting out support for the organization like any well-meaning celebrity trying to do good. But to the autistic community, Autism Speaks has a very different reputation. Autism Speaks treats autism like a disease. They fund eugenics-adjacent research and ignore actual autistic voices. Suddenly, Jack Black's involvement wasn't just out of touch, it was offensive. On Twitter, users called him Abbleist, problematic, and accused him of supporting organizations that seek to fix autism. Friendly reminder that Jack Black has supported ableist groups like Autism Speaks. But back then, people were still willing to let it slide. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he was just trying to help. Maybe Jack Black wasn't malicious, just misinformed. That was the first crack in the armor. The second? Politics. Jack Black has always been political, but he used to hide it behind comedy. In 2017, his band Tenacious D released a song called "Government Totally Sucks," which was less a protest and more a joke about Benjamin Franklin getting high and naked. In 2020, he posted a now famous COVID PSA. It's time to be a hero with a mask. He cannonballs into a pool in slow motion. People laughed. It wasn't controversial. But by 2023, something had changed. Suddenly, Jack Black wasn't joking anymore. He took a hard stance on the Israel-Palestine conflict, criticized world leaders, and used his Twitter to push increasingly aggressive political messaging. Fans weren't laughing, they were leaving. Goodbye, Jack. Nobody needs you to guide them politically. You're a court jester, not a politician. Some called for a boycott of Kung Fu Panda. Others said they were done supporting anything he was in. And when he endorsed the US president in 2024, things got even worse. Hollywood needs to stay out of politics. You were a part of our childhoods. Now, you're a sellout. The replies on his post? brutal, personal, and massive in volume. Add Jack Black to the list of pedowood elites. Over 15,000 people liked that reply. What started as political disagreements quickly spiraled into full-blown conspiracy theories. But if people thought that was rock bottom, they hadn't seen anything yet. Just 24 days after the presidential endorsement, Jack Black and his band Tenacious D performed in Sydney, Australia. It was Kyle Gass's birthday, and during their set, Kyle ad-libbed a dark, off-color line, "Wish we'd missed Trump next time." A joke, referencing a real-life assassination attempt. The internet exploded. Some fans said, "Relax, it's a comedy band, they make jokes." But others were furious. "Sorry, Jack, but I'm out. There's no place in Australia for people who joke about killing presidents." One Australian senator even demanded they be deported immediately. Kyle apologized. Jack apologized. They said it was a mistake, poor judgment, never meant to condone violence, but people didn't buy it. Jack laughs when Kyle says it. He wasn't blindsided. He thought it was funny. Worse yet, Jack immediately canceled the rest of the Tenacious D tour, suspended all creative projects, and essentially disbanded the group. Some fans saw this as responsible. Others saw it as betrayal. You've known Kyle for over 30 years. He makes one bad joke, and you throw him under the bus to protect your career. One commenter wrote, "Jack Black used to be about fun. Now he's about money. He'll sell out his own bandmate to keep his corporate deals." And for the first time ever, the public no longer gave him the benefit of the doubt. That's when his career started to fall apart. His latest film, Borderlands, got a brutal 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. One of the worst-rated movies of 2024. Critics said Jack phoned in the performance. Fans said they were tired of seeing him play the same over-the-top version of himself in every single role. Then came Dear Santa, where the backlash was even worse. And then came the Minecraft movie. Jack Black plays Steve, the most iconic character in one of the most popular video games of all time. And how did they design him? They gave Jack Black a blue shirt and called it a day. He didn't transform, he didn't disappear into the role, he just showed up. Beard untrimmed, wild hair, same energy, same tone, same everything. One YouTube comment joked, he could have walked in and said, "I'm Jack Black," and it would have made no difference. The trailer received over 1 million dislikes. Even the target audience, elementary school kids, reportedly hated the idea. One parent wrote, "My son is obsessed with Minecraft. He told me the second he heard it was live action, all the kids said it was garbage. So what happened to Jack Black? He used to be the most likable guy in Hollywood. Now he's accused of being a sellout, a corporate pawn, and an egotistical actor who can't let go of being the star. He turned off fans with politics, threw away goodwill with poor decisions, and then tried to backtrack with half-hearted apologies. And now, with every movie flop and every Twitter meltdown, he's pushing even more people away. Jack Black didn't get canceled. He just slowly and almost accidentally became everything his fans used to think he wasn't. A once beloved icon. Now, a warning sign for what happens when celebrities forget why people loved them in the first place.